Hello, and welcome back to Sid Meier's Civilization 5. You'll notice every time I start recording I go back to my city. That's because I have my OBS button set to that key. Yeah, Henry's still here. It's been a couple of days for us, so we're going to be rather disoriented.
I mean, I know what I was doing,
So,
but that's because
I need to take a cod, and then I need to found a city. Then I need to burn a cod down, right? And found a city there by that time. Yep, okay.
I need to find a good place to build a coastal city. Because I've yet to do that. That would have been a good place, but that border expansion there is getting annoying.
Is that technically out of reach of a cod? Can I technically put a city there? I don't think so, but...
4 tiles.
I read 3 at some point, but there's a couple of different interpretations of that I could make.
Yeah, it's, so, if you're 4 tiles away, you can build a city.
Now, normally I like putting my second city on the coast, but this is a really nice tile that's not on the coast. But...
I might have just fucked up. Oh well, I can always recover. Probably. There are worse things to screw up.
Why did I send my worker all the way up here? What am I doing?
At least you didn't send
I mean, I don't even have animal husbandry yet. There's a lot of just text that I haven't bothered with. And I need to rush mathematics, then bronze working.
Alright, because you're gonna destroy a city.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna sit over here, my corner of the world.
So if I can't find a city on that tile, I'm gonna run and put the settler somewhere else because it's 4 tiles. God damn it.
Next game we record, we should do the Germany thing.
Raging Barbarians, Germany, what?
Style, yeah. So, Germany, okay, someone plays as Germany, probably me, waits till they get, a decent sized navy, and then you destroy all their cities, but leave their military perfectly fine. We leave complete kills on, and they run around being another source of barbarians.
But they're not a source of barbarians.
Or another form of barbarians, sorry.
And what if they take someone else's city? Because they can still do that because they're Germany instead of...
No, let a person play, like me, play Germany.
Yeah, but...
Not an AI.
What if you take a city then? Can you keep it?
I mean, I guess, but like the point would be to be running around with pirates and getting more ships and then just...
Well, but how would you get boats?
Let me get pirates and then do that. So that I can do that.
I'm in the medieval era.
What?
I'm in the medieval era.
Congrats. How on earth did I know that you were gonna go down that route?
Because I'm the Mayans and we're predictable.
Hey.
Oh my god. This is why you don't use settlers as explorers, people. Because that settler's gonna get his face bitten off. Yep. Bye-bye, settler face. God damn it. Now I have to send a rescue party after my settler.
Fool's errand.
Build a thing, and a thing, and... There's classical
China
era.
has just now entered the classical.
By the way, just so anyone knows, archery is totally useless unless you can get the Temple of Artemis. For me, because I have Atlatalists, which are better than archers. But actually,
I was gonna say bows are pretty useful.
the Temple of Artemis is pretty useful, actually. Yep. Can I build it? Now, I mean, as soon as I say that, you're going to build it, but...
No. Why on earth would you think that? If
Oh.
anything, I'd build something else.
Hmm?
I said, if anything, I'd build something else.
Because it doesn't look like you're building it, which is good, but that could just be a glitch. Civ? Glitches? What?
Not like we just spent 3 times of me clicking private game.
To actually get a private game?
Yeah!
Turn.
1 sec.
Are you founding a religion?
Yep.
What? How the hell are you...
I have secret superpowers.
Right, you're Poland. Shit.
Yeah, that actually is...
Oh,
Oh my
oh
gosh.
god, that's your religion, okay.
What?
What did you put in it? Hang on, let's see. What did
The
you take?
usual.
I have to take church property.
Yeah.
Ugh. Oh, and you took the... yeah, you already had fertility rights, okay. Ugh, you've got the religion advantage. I don't like it when people have religion advantage over me.
Oh, you should see my single player game I was just playing. My religion wasn't the only one, but it's dominated the entire continent. And this is like 4 different people on it, and they've all kind of accepted it. And I'm just sitting there, yes, all of the money.
Alright, well, but I'm not just going to accept it, and instead, I'm going to fight it because I'm the Mayans, and I'm building the Agios, the big building in Istanbul.
The thing, it's not in Istanbul. Oh yeah, it is, because Istanbul. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. What were you lying?
No, Tired is actually it's in Constantinople.
Were you about to say that for real?
For viewers' point, I am
Istanbul,
sick.
not Constantinople.
Home for all day. I have not used my mind at all. So
It's Istanbul, not Constant. There's an entire song, I think.
Constantinople, long time gone, constant. What does annoy me is that it starts out as a mosque in this game, even though it started out as a church and then was later converted to a mosque.
Does it start as a mosque in this game?
Yeah, because if you look at the picture, there are minarets, or whatever they're called. Yeah, minarets.
There are what?
The 4 towers that are around a mosque.
I think those were already there.
No, they weren't, because
Could
they're
be
only on mosques. They're only built on around mosques.
on and around.
Well, yeah, they're part of the mosque, but they're around the
Come on,
mosque.
get your English together, man. You can't hear me snapping my fingers, but
I could.
it's really sassy.
I could hear you snapping your fingers.
Hey, I found iron. Hey, it's within reach of my city. Cool.
I, like always, have... Actually, I might not have researched it yet. Yeah, I have. I, like always, have no iron. Oh, there's iron there. I could build a city there. Then I get a coastal city. But then I just get elephants again. I already have elephants. When I could
What do
trade
my people desire? Cotton. Do you have cotton?
No. But there, if you... Actually...
Yeah, I know. Where I'm gonna found a city, there's cotton. I was just
I
wondering
have a
for
tile of cotton. but I
immediate
haven't
gratification and all, you know.
worked it yet. I haven't improved it yet. Oh, there's iron right there. Shit. I'm gonna have to buy the tiles there.
No. Oh, fuck.
Sorry.
I was gonna found a city over there. Now I have to get a citadel.
But cotton, or you could just build a city and then buy the tiles there. I won't expand that way. My borders don't look like they're gonna expand that way. I get the iron, you get the cotton. Happy.
Happy. Except I'm not. I'm angry. And
Yeah,
I'm
they're-
very angry at these barbarians that are lighting everything on fire! How is that little farmhouse burning for hundreds of years?
The farmer, the family just kind of gave up and they're just using it to stay warm. I mean, they're chopping down the woods around, slowly. Because why rebuild something when you have a fire? I mean, fire is kind of the best. It's my best friend. If it's not your best friend, there's something wrong with you. Or you might be sane. You're probably sane.
Sane people.
But sane people are so boring.
Yes. Okay. So I
policy
might yet win this religion game.
Do I want to save my policy or do I want to go into
And
that? I want to go into
there's one
that.
thing that I do that you don't do. That
No, it's what I don't do in multiplayer games with you.
founder belief. So I have to take church property now. Initiation rights isn't bad, and a couple of other things also aren't bad. But church property is next best after tithe.
Yeah.
Now he
That's
took.
nice.
I don't even know what he took here, but I like this. It's not always great, but it's sometimes great.
I took Holy Warriors.
Oh yeah, he likes holy warriors. I don't.
It's nice to have as an extra precaution.
Against, you know, me.
Everyone, really. Also, it allows to, build up the military quicker than anyone else if I really need to.
There's no good coastal spots for a... Well, I could...
If you take over Babylon, you could, in theory, found a city south of that, but it's,
I'm going to take over
the desert.
Akkad, but I don't know where Babylon is, because they weren't literate last time I checked.
I'd assume it's south of Akkad. I haven't seen
Okay.
it yet. Do you
There's
know
still...
where
You know what's
Warsaw
wrong with this game?
is? What?
Nebuchadnezzar?
Yeah.
Still illiterate.
Yeah. That's ironic. Very ironic. Okay, so you know where Warsaw is?
Give me a minute, I'm digging holes.
Alright, dwarf. Don't dig too deep.
They dug too deep. They dug too deeply.
China?
Too greedily,
China
too
found
deeply. Which way around is that? Too deeply, too greedily, or too greedily, too deeply?
I don't know.
Come on, it's important!
Is it though?
Yes, it is!
I don't know if it is.
I feel very cramped up here, like you've been expanding towards me, and I'm not happy about it because there's no room for me to go up.
Oh, you could build a city near that. Cocoa.
No, there's a city-state up there, and I'm using my...
No, the cocoa in between me and you.
I want a coastal city, and there's not really a good spot to do... I mean, there's here, but...
There's no real good coastal cities for me, honestly. Like, I mean, I could build one here, which you can't see. Cause
Anywhere where I could build it except right here is too close to every city-state in existence. Right here is the only even remotely acceptable spot.
Why is the game?
Alright, what are you taking so long for? Do you have another great prophet already?
No, sorry. I was looking at something.
Mines of Moria.
On that.
I wonder if someone's made a Lord of the Rings mod for this. And if
Probably.
using it in a video would count as copyright infringement.
Mods usually aren't. Oh, because of yeah.
Because Tolkien's estate is
Yeah,
satanic.
I put that together.
Tolkien probably wasn't. I don't know if Tolkien was or wasn't, but his estate... Oof.
Dead people rarely can control their copyright.
Evil Dead person. Evil Dead. Evil Dead. What's that from?
I assume something was.
Oh, come on!
What?
This settler has had a rough life.
It's going in the history books of the Mayans.
Yeah, this settler's
These
life.
settlers, that family's name, or those families' names, because I guess it's more than one family, will forever go down in history. Oh my gosh, Babylon's gonna found another frickin' city. You're really gonna feel cramped.
The Donner Party. Okay, if Babylon founds another city...
And they're moving up towards you. Again, I'm just gonna sit over here with my
And now they're taking my settler, you know, across the world.
desert shit.
This game
If I see it
was
come
going
by-
so well with all those ancient ruins, and then the shit hit the fan. And I've got this really tall city with 10 people in it.
Build there, but I'd have to like build on a weird. Build there and then
Ah, I see you are building the Petra.
yeah,
Not that you get
obvious
much.
reasons.
Not that you get much choice in the matter.
What?
Not that you get much choice in the matter.
What do you mean?
I mean, you're desert. Kind
Yeah,
of
well,
have to.
another. I kind of yeah.
Let's build something that isn't a wonder, maybe. Like a watermill.
We already got one.
Yeah, we got one of those hundreds of years ago, man. You're behind the times.
I like how I have the tech for it, or at least I think I have the tech for it, but I still haven't built roads because
I don't have anywhere to build roads to because I keep getting my settler taken before he can find a spot to found a city. And a city was founded where I wanted one, and then someone decided their borders needed to be expanded into my
I
face.
needed iron.
Earn?
Iron.
Earn.
Fe.
Fe. Great job.
And you know, I don't want Rust, which is a terrible game.
Is it?
I've played like 5 minutes of it
Never
trying to find
played
a
it.
friend. It's another survival game, and you start out naked, and it's like, what?
You could have just stopped there. It's another survival game. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm done. Bye.
Exactly. It was like, why'd I waste all of $5 on this while it was on sale? I could have bought something good.
Yeah, a lot of people like Ark. I don't.
Yeah, I haven't tried it.
My settler is running away with this barbarian.
I don't get the whole taming dinosaurs thing because Jurassic Park.
Hey, look, I have Richard Feynman. Ba-dum-bum. No one alive is going to get that joke.
Well, clearly you're alive. Well, I'm assuming you're alive and you got it because you made it.
Richard Feynman played the bongo drums on television.
Okay.
Barbarian. When he was explaining things, he had bongo drums, and he played the bongo drums, and it was funny. And I don't know why I know this because I never actually watched any of his stuff.
Random trivia that you pick up over time. It's like most people probably wouldn't pay attention to the fact that Luke's milk was blue.
That what?
In episode 4, when he's sitting down at the table and he pours a pitcher of milk, the milk is blue.
Who would have thought? Okay, so that settler is gone.
It's because George Lucas was like, hey, we're on a different planet. Why not make the milk blue?
What makes you think it's milk then?
Because you go into Trivial Pursuit.
Yes, but if the
it's like
if it doesn't
creamy-looking.
look like milk anymore, how do you know it's milk?
Blue milk. And
How
they
do
say
you?
it-
But how do you know it's milk?
Actually, technically, it's no longer definitely milk because the expanded universe is dead. But because of the expanded
God
universe,
damn it, Disney!
which makes my entire childhood of reading adult books ruined because those were the adult books I read.
Your adult novels were Star Wars.
But they were adult novels.
Okay.
They were, the good size 400-page books. They were adult fiction. Or not fan fiction, they were adult fiction. I almost said fantasy. So, they were adult fiction.
Yeah, okay.
Well,
Nebuchadnezzar must die. I shall destroy him.
it is really funny because where the books came in, I liked anything before the original series. But when it came to the movies, I liked the original trilogy.
What?
The books, I didn't like anything after the original.
Yeah, I always get confused what people mean by the original trilogy. Do they mean episode
First
4
three
through
to come
6 or 1 through 3?
The first 3 to come out.
Okay, because do they mean the first 3 release-wise or the first 3 chronologically in the story?
Original, the first
Yeah,
ones.
I know what you mean now. I was
Yeah.
just explaining what I meant, but I didn't understand. But how do you know it's milk?
Because they said it was. And
When did they say it was?
in the expanded universe and Trivial Pursuit and like, and like it looks like milk with blue food coloring. Like it looks like the.
Okay, so that's how they made it, but how do you know it was milk?
Because they've said so
Where?
in the expanded universe. And
Then how did
Trivial
you know it was
Pursuit.
blue?
Because if you look at the movie, you're gonna see that it is blue.
But how do you know it's supposed to be milk?
Because there's.
Just because the book said it was milk, and then there was blue liquid in the same place in the movie, and someone built the Temple of Artemis, and I'm sad.
It's not me.
Because I've never actually bothered building the Temple of Artemis because I always have better things to do, and I just realized it's a really good wonder.
Especially when you don't have fertility rights. It'd be even better with fertility rights.
Yeah, because then you can get all the way up to 35% growth. Which is amazing.
Yep.
And then you go to war and it drops down to an amazing 20% growth.
But still.
Let's see, what do we need? Let's go for that. Yes, I just embarked that to see if I could find my settler. It's probably been turned into a worker, but... Octoduct Workshop. What?
So, you should look on the map and look at that city that was just founded.
You mean Durkrag?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I already gave my death threat because of that. I haven't actually issued the death threat to Nebuchadnezzar himself
Well, yeah.
because he can't read, so I can't actually send him a death threat. The death
Just
threat
send-
has to
just-
be a peasant with, like, excellent memory.
Send him a piece of paper with a
But he
red
can't
hand
read!
on it. No, send him a piece of paper with a red hand on it, and hopefully he'll take that. Or like draw a stick figure with a spear, and then like
I'm just gonna have to war with everyone for, like, 1,000 years.
don't war with me.
No, not you.
You said everyone.
Okay, fine. Everybody but you. Because now I have to go to war with China. Because they just founded Guangzhou.
Well, Shanghai is also right next to Babylon, but that probably doesn't bother you.
I can't see it.
Yeah,
Because
it
I
kinda
wasn't able
bothers
to explore outside of a certain distance because there's cities everywhere. So now I
Sorry.
have to go take out Akkad, then Guangzhou, then and then I need to go take Beijing, even though I have religious followers, like,
Sorry,
everywhere.
that is Durkagalastu.
Yeah, now I know where Klingon came from.
Durkagalastu. Durkagalastu.
What did they speak in Babylon?
Babylonian.
That doesn't sound right.
Wait.
Hmm?
That's what I assumed, because the writing was Babylon.
No, the writing was cuneiform.
That was cuneiform, okay.
But that's not like a spoken language. That's like saying Russians speak Cyrillic. Well, that's their alphabet, but there are actually no other examples I can think of than cuneiform and Cyrillic, where the language has an appreciably different name from the form of writing.
Because they're the weirdos. Well, I mean, we've got a Latin alphabet, but...
Yeah,
oh,
but it's a
Latin-based
Latin-derived It's a Latin-derived language, so
Yeah, but it's also Germanic, because that's what our grammatical system is more Germanic than it is Latin.
no, German's more analytic than us. No one knows what that word means. It's beautiful.
But the way our sentences are.
No, that's just it. An analytic language has a completely different sentence structure than a synthetic language, and while our language isn't completely synthetic, it is considerably more synthetic than German.
Well,
if I could see your face right now.
it's just the I don't give a crap book. Anyways,
Where did my
okay. It was.
settler go?
I said this off of the knowledge that it was easier for me to learn how to curse in sentences in German than it was for me to speak French. Now I no longer remember how to curse in sentences in German. I remember the words, but I used to know how to curse in German with sentences. Now I just yell a random word at them and assume someone knows what I'm saying.
Interestingly enough,
Meanwhile, I failed French.
most
because
German
French teacher-
speakers use English. To my knowledge, like all the. My limited experience with German speakers is that they use English.
Yeah. To curse?
word.
Or-
Yeah, English to curse.
Yeah. You would always use a foreign language to curse at someone so they don't know what you're saying.
But I don't know if that's the case for all of them. Maybe
Yeah.
if by some bizarre chance someone who actually is a native German speaker ever watches this video,
Nah.
you can tell me.
Or these videos, rather.
No, this one particularly, because I'm never
Wait.
gonna.
There's two separate ones.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Either of these videos, you can tell me if, or not just German, like any language.
Yeah.
If you use English.
I mean, I'll say mirrored every now and then, which is French, and I'm probably
Hey,
just-
Guglielmo.
What?
Guglielmo.
Oh, that guy. Right.
Yeah, Guglielmo.
I had to remember.
Did you forget Guglielmo?
Yes, I forgot about Guglielmo.
What, did you just think I randomly said Guglielmo?
Yes.
Oh my! Look at the time! Look at the episode time. Oh dear. This is what happens when you play Civ. Alright, well, thanks for watching. And I keep saying I'll see you all next time, but
See,
I won't.
You'll hear us all.
You'll hear me next time. I won't see or hear you. But anyway, next time.